we go ahead and maybe get this show started? We've got a viewer. Um, you're gonna check the replay out. Oh man, we had final boss had some surprises over at Minish Cap. Oh, but I mean, I was kind of on top of them. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, it was a pretty decent game, and I gave a bit of a review for it at the end. I think that when I try to I need to have some notes ready when I try to do a review during the closing credits. Um, that's a little tough to do. I need to talk about the graphics more, and there was just a little bit about the gameplay that bothered me, especially you'll see in the cloud area, you couldn't really tell where you needed to go next to get the kinstones or where to put them. And that took way long. That felt like that took an hour longer than it needed, really. So, um, all right. How about we go ahead and jump in here? Greetings, Legendary Badass, back with another one of my amazing first impression streams. I'm new to the Switch ecosystem, so I picked up some of the games, such as tonight's Kirby and the Forgotten Land. We are in real time. The cloud area seems unfinished. Yeah, we're talking a little bit about Minish Cup over here in the chat. Feel free to keep the chat alive. We're going to, in real time here, download the purchase and download the update that came out today, making this Kirby and the Forgotten Land Switch 2 edition plus Star-Crossed Lovers. I mean, Star-Crossed World. So they have an upgrade pack. We'll go ahead and heart that, even though we're buying it right now. Continue. Let's see. Is my personal information going to end up on the screen here? Upgrade pack. I hit continue. You'll need... I'm pretty sure I have it inserted. Okay, hold on, just in case you guys don't need to see all of this here. It looks like we're good. PayPal. I think we're all set. But yeah, this is not a democracy, it's a cheerocracy, right? Let's head back to the main page. Close the eShop and see if we're getting our update. It's weird. If you are not on top of things with the eShop, you can't really tell that there's a Switch 2 version of a game or it got upgraded or any of that, because you can hit update the game and it doesn't really say much about that. You kind of just need to go into the eShop and get on top of stuff. Kaboom! Success. So we've got a few minutes before that gets going. Oh, you're not. Wait, what contender? What do you mean? No, I need money. What do you need money for? Playing Kirby? You don't have the Curb? I haven't played a Kirby since Kirby's Dream Land. Was that the name? It was the first title from like 92 when he was white. And then they went and made him pink. A little bit later, maybe about 3 or 4 years later, he started to turn a little pink on us. Contender, don't worry about being broke. We've all been there. What I'm shocked by is look at this download. And the crazy thing about the Switch 2, I wanted to see how this would go in real time for you guys for part of the stream here. It's kind of nuts how slow it is to download and update things. On Xbox, you have to specifically tell it not to update everything if you have throttled internet. But now that I've got fiber, this should be flying. I think there is a bottleneck somewhere, and maybe that's at the eShop. David, how's it going? I'm gonna think about getting Pokemon ZA. I mean, look, if you guys pay for the game, I will play it. But I've never played a Pokemon. I've played a little bit of Pokemon Snap, and I'm pretty sure that does not really distill the Pokemon experience, right? I thought it was kind of a novel concept, like you're on an amusement park ride and things are happening and you're kind of taking pictures, you're on rails. It's probably the closest you could get to a Pokemon FPS as far as that goes. And I'm considering getting Legend ZA. I've got a number of gift cards and things. I'm doing research stuff. I wouldn't say I'm leading research at YouTube on AI, but they're taking my stuff into consideration, and so I have some stuff coming in so that I'm trying to keep my gaming as free as possible, because that's the way I was doing it for 4 years on Xbox. I drank a bunch of Rockstar and I got 4 years of free Game Pass Ultimate, and that's kind of whittled down. We're gonna have to look and see what the release window is on Pokemon ZA, because next month this is becoming the Silk Song channel. Okay, you know what? Right after the stream, I'm gonna have to shoot a video addressing the rumors about Silk Song. Or something's gonna go down. I'm gonna have to post a video about it probably tomorrow. I need to make fun of Wednesday on Netflix. I have other stuff, but we have so much Silk Song, and I'm wondering how hard is it going to be to get through that before Metroid Prime 4, before Pokemon Legends ZA. David, what's the release date for Pokemon Legends ZA? Because that may determine what we do here. Oh, Contender, make sure you put the pizza in the right oven. I know you have a problem with this. You only have $250. Believe me, that's not a whole ton more than me. Oh, everybody thinks I'm swimming to cash. That's why black women like me. It's because I look like I have a job. Joke's on them. But we do have some of those delicious cookies. Nobody makes oatmeal cookies like my mom. I've seen people say they have oatmeal cookies, but they do not have my mom's. And look at that. For the Curbs, October 16th, we might be able to make that happen. For the Curbs, we've got a fresh Red Bull. Genuine. This is the real deal. The right size. What is it? 250 milliliters, 8.4 fluid ounces. We might be able to make October 16 work. I have I don't really want to buy that digitally from Nintendo, even though I have the Express card. I really want to hold back on digital purchases being things that are exclusively digital. So I might get that through GameStop or Target. It depends. I'm going to think about that, because when are we expecting Prime 4, right? And Silk Song does not have a price. It is day one Game Pass. It has a release date and no price. I think people are talking about $30 being the price on that. Contender says, if you play Pokemon, the only correct answer is red and green. Now, ZA is one game. My understanding of it is it's like some of the Pokemon are not in every game, so you have to have friends who maybe have the red and you have the green, and you cross-modulate. That's my understanding of how that goes. Also, don't say anything, but I think may have misplaced my debit card in some way, and I was trying to make sure that I got my bonus in sales from Amazon Influencer. And so I bought an ad last night for $10 on X. Trust me, it throws away your money. But I was hoping if one person bought Kirby in the Forgotten Land and Star-Crossed World Switch 2 edition, that could help get me over the edge for the sales thing, so I could get a little bit of a bonus to go towards more gaming. And that really didn't go anywhere. But then I got an email today saying, hey, your debit card got declined on the $9.99 payment. And I'm like, huh? Well, I know it was expiring soonish, but they haven't sent me a new debit card. And even though they haven't sent me a new one, I can't really find what I've done. I'm pretty sure I've got it around, but because I usually, I've got it around somewhere, surely. But what I'm saying is I usually use the credit card, a couple of credit cards, and purchase a few things online, or back to, you know, PayPal, whatever, with the debit card. So I've got to look for that, because my wallet, you know, when you have a wallet attached to the back of an iPhone, it only has room for a driver's license and a card, debit or credit. And I keep the credit, and then I put the debit one somewhere around the staging area. David asked, which store is better to buy video games? GameStop, Walmart, Target, or Best Buy? Quite possibly Target, for one reason. Frequently on the Target app, their Circle app, there will be like challenges. Just recently, just ended last week. Spend $90 twice, get a $20 gift card. So you get groceries, and then you get groceries again within like 25-day period of this. Now you got $20 to go towards your gaming. So the next time they have one of these, spend $60 to get $10 or whatever, that's when you buy the game with the gift card, and then that you unlock more gift card for buying the game. And I don't think you really get that with the others. GameStop, I'm going to think about getting the next game I pick up, Prime 4 or Pokemon ZA, from GameStop, because I can redeem a $50 GameStop card through the Fetch rewards. You may have seen that mentioned. If you sign up for Fetch, you get like a few extra bonus points for signing up through my link. It's usually at the bottom of my description or something more recently, but yeah. Hold on, I can share the link here, maybe. We just got our game updated. We're about ready to go. And I'm going to tell you guys, the thing is, my plan, we're going to play First Impressions of Kirby and the Forgotten Land tonight. Tomorrow, do the Star-Crossed World DLC after I've acclimated myself with the controls and everything, right? So with that in mind, why am I not finding Fetch rewards? Oh, give me a break. Fetch quest gift. I can't put the link here right now. I know I had it in YouTube Studio. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We'll get going here soon. But yeah, I can answer some questions. I don't see why you're saying GameStop's a scam. I'm not saying pick up the used games there necessarily. I'm just saying I've got a good gift card towards it. Do you think the PlayStation 6 will be digital only? The only reason I would say no is because Sony invented Blu-ray, and they want to sell some Blu-ray players and some Blu-ray 4K players, right? That's probably the only thing holding that back. If it was up to the others to decide, they would want digital only, because then they can always make money on game sales. None of that secondhand market, right? The secondhand, if I sell my copy of whatever, you know, Kirby over here, if I sell that and somebody else buys it, there's no double dip, right? So that's the only thing really stopping them as far as that's concerned. Let me just go down here to the settings. I know I had the upload defaults thing here. Fetch referral. And I'm just sharing this in case you guys want to know how I'm stacking up these gift cards and playing so much for free. And besides that, I never spend any money on an Xbox game, so I'm going to be playing Silk Song for basically free or something, because of the way I finesse things over there at Xbox. Microsoft Rewards will give you free Game Pass. Through Microsoft Rewards, I got a free Xbox Series X, an Elite Series 2 controller. In fact, I've gotten 2 of those. I've gotten numerous games and Game Pass Ultimate for, you know, the longest time and stuff. But now they've kind of made it a little bit more on the difficult side. And so you're not going to be able to get the free Xbox Series Z and your old Game Pass. So it's kind of a pick or poison. And I'm really not counting on them having a next generation console. I mean, despite what they say, right? They're charging $80 for a used game from 2016. Who is? What game's $80 at GameStop? I'm seeing some crazy prices. I have behind me here, no, like a stack of DS games and 3DS, and some of that stuff, man. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater on the 3DS, they're wanting some dough. They're wanting some dough for that. Silksong will probably be on it because Hollow Knight. Silksong is day one Game Pass, so that's why I'm playing it on Xbox. Let's go. Now we know it's updated because the graphic changed and said star-crossed, whatever. Do you want to connect online? Is this a game where I'm going to have to do the voices because we don't have voice actors? Whoa, that screen flashed really quick. Change to use. I guess we're online. As you progress through the game, check in with Wise Waddle D to access global gameplay. That could be really confusing for a first-time player, such as myself. Select a difficulty. Wild mode, a Kirby game that's a bit wilder and more challenging. This adventure will be tough at times, but you'll collect a lot of star coins as rewards. You'll be able to change this later. Spring Breeze, a Kirby game is simple. You'll have a lot of health. Wild mode. Paper Mario Color Splash is an $80 game. I know I picked up used at GameStop a Tetris DS game back when I got my DS Lite, and it was cheap. And oh, wait, did I just hack into Kirby Air Riders? Probably not playing Kirby Air Riders. It looks really quick. I just don't know. I haven't been playing enough Mario Kart World, really, to justify another kind of kart-like game. I do not have the high dynamic range on, but I bet this will... Oh, his eyes got kind of One Punch Man. Oh, are they getting sucked up? No, I don't know. I don't really know who these are. I know Kirby. I recall him fighting a tree boss. No! He's probably being taken to the Forgotten Land. Normal and easy instead of hard. Do you unlock a hard at the end of this? I know I haven't usually been streaming hard, but when I do play a game for the first time, I typically do, if I'm not streaming it, go into hard first because I want the hardest challenge possible, being an adult, a gaming veteran. Waddle Dees. Tree is in this. The tree's there. All right, so this is Switch 2's awesome power, huh? I don't really think we're doing 4K here. Does anybody know the specifics? Hey, we're waking up kind of like Crash Bandicoot, right? On the beach. Look at that. You go in the water and you get to a floaty. Oh, man. I have a feeling this would look a lot better in high dynamic range. Like, it wants to do that. But I can't do that because it just doesn't play well with the streaming. All right. So, I know Kirby sucks and spits. That's neat. Look at that vortex, man. That's wild. See, I see a little bit of shimmer over here. You guys might not see it. You think it looks the same? The shadow but right there is having a tough time, isn't it? It's not exactly... Oh, man. What was that flicker right there? We got some weird flicker happening, don't we? Make sure everything's okay here. That was the second time I saw that, but it was like... I don't know. Maybe we're going to have an update. I know this isn't actually a Nintendo game. What is it? Somebody Labs? Oh, are we kind of doing a tutorial? Oh, that's right. Okay, so on one of the cool things, aside from him sucking, it was like if you hit up on the Game Boy, he like flew. So here it looks like you just jump again and he'll fly. That's all right. Yeah, I held off on so many of the Switch games because the frame rate it was bad. I mean, they're like, Tears of the Kingdom's so good, it's gotta be game of the year. Yeah, but it plays at like 15 frames per second. So, right? And I'm like, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll be patient. It's easy to be patient with games when you don't keep track of the news. That way you aren't anticipating Silk Song for 7 years or whatever, right? Oh, Kirby. Oh, wow. The frame rate in the distance. I've noticed that on a lot of games. Like in the distance, you'll get a different frame. There was something went across and it looked like it was kind of at a gimped frame rate. So try to look at something in the distance. See if you see like a character moving in the distance, looking a little off. The big forgotten land, huh? It's New Dunk City, boys. Oh, we kind of have a little bit of restrictions. 3D with some restrictions, huh? Checkpoint. Well, which part's the checkpoint? Was it the sign? I don't know if I'm gonna do more of this, because we do have Silk Song coming. Okay, I sucked up the guy, and now I've got a sword. So I didn't just spit him back out. I took his abilities. And how long can I maintain? Whoa, wow. He's like Link, man. Got the spin thing on. I might actually play some of this offline. I was thinking maybe 2 streams. Like we're gonna do the first impressions of this, if that sounds okay, and then do the DLC. Now, that was the hope, but I don't know how you access the DLC. Is the DLC going to be accessed after completing the game? Oh, Kirby chose violence, man. He just chose violence. I'll bet you this wall looks a lot better here than it does on Switch. I would bet. You have 100%ed? So you don't have to do the levels like 5 times. Oh, okay. Why would you have to do the level 5 times, like if you didn't get all the collectibles? How high can he float? A little bit of a limitation there, but if I start here... Huh. I don't think he fell. I don't think there was a glide or anything to his flying before. I think on Game Boy, he kind of just stayed in the air as long as you needed him. I can see that there's like a lot of whiteness popping in this, like bloom effect and stuff. I'm betting this would look pretty good with HDR. I find that gaming kind of looks better HDR than movies. A lot of times it just seems like they don't really know what they're doing when they're trying to apply Dolby Vision to a disc, to a movie from the 80s. Like it just does. There's too many different variables and guess and check. Oh, did you see that? A little bit of a screen tear type thing happening there. But I mean, I'd call it screen tearing, but I don't know what that was. It was like I was looking at something else. Something else flashed on the screen, almost. Okay, because there are like objectives that get unlocked one by one each time you beat the... Did you see that? It just kind of like flickered. Now, I'm not going to pick up Metal Gear Solid Delta. I'm hearing that it does not run stable. I saw that flicker thing again. I need to hit a screen capture next time I see that. All right, next bomb guy, I'll eat him, okay? How do I get rid of my sword ability? What would get censored? You're expecting some censorship here? Oh, we've got cutscenes. Can we drive? Well, they look a little too adorable to fight. This weirdly doesn't have sound effects. Am I missing something? The cutscenes don't have sound effects. Is that right? Okay, so he put his body over the car, but the car really didn't get sucked in all the way. But he's got the cap on there as if he still has the sword. You think you hold Y and you'll undo your ability? This is a cool concept. I'm steering it almost, you know, with just the stick, as if it's the Warthog in Halo. All right, we got to hit B turbo. The car almost makes no noise. Holy. Oh, this is a... Look at that. There was a weird flicker thing again. They're going to have to update something. That shouldn't be happening. That doesn't... I never saw that come up in Breath of the Wild or Mario Odyssey. Hold Y to get rid of morphs. Okay. Let's... Hey, what kind of pizza did you make? I usually go for just pepperoni if someone's ordering a pizza, because you don't really know what the other options so much are. Oh, come on, ramp. But sometimes I do like to have black olives. Black olives, steak, you know, if you get the white sauce and provolone, you can kind of make a Philly cheesesteak style pizza at Domino's. Okay, shouldn't that be jumping? Oh, hold on, I have a jump. Cool. Pepperoni, which is just by far the best in... You don't... It's such a wild card trying to get anything else and you're not having somebody screw it up, right? So you're just better off just going with the pepperoni. Besides, what else do you put pepperoni on? And when you add pepperoni to anything, it becomes a pizza, doesn't it? Like, I'm having a Lunchable. What's it got? Pepperoni. So it must be the pizza Lunchable, you know, something like that. Some weird letters at the bottom there. You know what? I think my subtitles are weird because I have like an international version of the game I got on Woot at a discount for like $40. Maybe it's 35, 40. And I may have Middle Eastern letters here. Are the letters at the bottom of the screen by the lyrics not normal? Oh, sorry, Atticus. We're gonna take a little time off. We're gonna do tonight, and we're gonna do tomorrow. We're not. I don't think I'm gonna do 100% on Kirby here. HAL Laboratories, because we have a lot of other games to get into soon, and things. It's a distorted version of English. Look close. No, I think I have an international version of the game. It says Middle Eastern, Southeast, and Asia on here. So, but it does play because the Switch is not region locked. But if I go into settings, maybe I can change that. Hey, what do you do with amiibos here? You can use amiibo to gain extra stock items. I have a couple of amiibos on hand. Why would it be distorted English below English subtitles? It also, is something wrong with my cutscenes not having sound effects? Because that strikes me as very weird. And the amount of weird glitches I'm seeing here are also strange. Can't go over there. So it's kind of 3D with a little bit of restrictions, like a Super Mario 3D Land or Crash Bandicoot. Not a real open exploration. Okay, listen for sound effects. Those little adorable dogs are bad. No. The gold on the cage looks a bit different. All right, I've got a sword. You guys better watch it. Oh, we're doing this, huh? You guys are a little slow. Ass. May as well keep the sword for a bit, huh? Scared them away. Oh man, you got a chunk of your ear or wing missing there, whatever you are. Oh, I do have to do the reading of it. Phew, you saved me, thank you. But what about those other guys? The Waddle Dees. They were all captured and taken away. We fought those beasts as hard as we could. Oh, sure. Looked like a real fight. Looked like you ran. But they kept coming back for more. Now I'm the only one left. I have to go save them. I have to. The Waddle Dees. What? You'll help me save everyone? That's great. So, your name is Kirby? How did you get his name? Elfin. Elfilin. I'm Elfilin. Nice to meet you. Maybe that's a girl. I don't... Hey, Kirby. What's this? Co-op with 2 players. Select play co-op from the pause menu to have player 2 control Bandana Waddle Dee. Work together by playing together. So that's a local thing? Now, if you could have co-op online, you know, you wouldn't be confined to sharing a screen. Boy, am I glad to see you. I got pulled through the vortex over Planet Popstar, too. If you ever want a second... Oh, Shopkeeper. So there isn't an online. Oh, man, why do we release so many games without online co-op? What is wrong with us? I feel like we had way more online co-op in the era of, the Xbox 360, right? If you ever want a second player to join you, just let me know. I'll always be ready. Now, can this guy, Waddle Dee, can he suck things up? Whoa. Because I mean, I'm sure player 2 needs to have, like, essentially the same abilities as Kirby to get around. Natural plains. Oh, so we've got cities there, and I guess it's going to lead to that big door area. Come on, Kirby. Whatever. I didn't have time to read that. Okay, what is that flicker? Shopkeeper. I'm seeing some weird flicker at weird times, and I can't duplicate it, but it's like as you play, I don't know, more than once a minute, like a weird thing happens. You know, it seems pretty neat, except I'm seeing some graphical glitches. And I'm also wondering if the cutscenes are supposed to have sound effects, because they don't. There's music in the cutscenes, but there's no sound effects. And since I hadn't played this on the Switch, I don't know if that's considered normal. Also, I do have a Middle Eastern version of the game, and I'm wondering if that makes things translate funny, because like sometimes there's things to read during the cutscene and it looked weird subtitles below it. But Contender here said that that was actually supposed to be that way, and it was like garbled up English for some reason. Okay, save the hidden Waddle Dee, clear the stage, other stuff to do. Downtown Grassland. I wasn't really sure what to expect, because I hadn't played a 3D Kirby. It looks like I'm going to keep this sword as long as I want. I don't know if they really rushed this, though. Did they? Because it wasn't out at the release of the Switch 2. But hey, keep an eye peeled. It may not pick up if I hit the save clip. But since you guys are watching this in 60 frames per second also, maybe you'll see these glitches. Make 5 tulips bloom. Okay. Pick up the trash. I don't know. It's like super cute though. Like there's like some, look at this guy snoring with the snot bubble like they like to do, right? I think they know like their target audience is the girl gamer here, right? Like very accessible. And I'm playing the normal mode. I guess there isn't really a hard. But look, you kind of have a restricted 3D thing. Like I can't die. Well, this is the best Kirby game of all Kirby games. So Shopkeeper. Oh, did you see the glitch? Did you see that? What is even triggering that? I like his mobility. I knew he could fly in the OG Game Boy game by pressing up, and he kind of stayed in the air. Now he kind of glides down. Oh wow, there is some restrictions there, I see. Okay. I wonder if he was supposed to inhale that. I'm gonna drop the sword. Now the target audience are 30-year-old men. I'm gonna drop the sword because I think inhaling is critical to Kirby, right? Mouthful. Soda shot. So he's transforming into some things, and the other stuff he's kind of spit. Oh my god. Kirby FPS. Oh man, we have a lot of ammo here. This is nuts. This is cracked. Hold on, I don't have to... I'm running, right? Like I don't have a run button I need to hold down. I think this might be a checkpoint, like these signs. I don't know. Also, Zelda, for some reason, yeah. I think they like Princess Zelda, like how she kind of gets more respect. as the series goes. Spit. Well, if I, you know, spit is it's really more like split, like leave. Oh, shoot me. I didn't. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to get out, aren't we? It has that kind of, you know, upgraded look. Like, it kind of looks like New Donk City in ways. Like, I'm seeing things that look kind of like I was seeing in Odyssey. So it doesn't look terrible. And I'm betting that this probably looks better in HD, well, with HDR. Oh, smack. Do I want to grab that yet? It's not clearing the course, is it? I did finish Minish Cap last night, and that was, you know, it offered some challenge towards the end, but I think that some things kind of hold it back. Like, I'm not saying it's super innovative. Whoa, what the? It's not necessarily super innovative, but there were certainly some times where the quality of life update could have been of use, right? Like, I couldn't figure out where I was supposed to go to put the kinstones and to get more kinstones when they were needed for stuff. Traffic cone spike downward. Oof. Smack. We break those? Cool. So the bomb thing was pretty OP too, but... Cone mouth. So the cone mouth... well, hold on. I think that's just generally my health up there. This looks better than the Xbox version of trying to do a game like this. Like, I played through Super Lucky Tail, and it's so roundly generic, really. I actually kind of forgot to review it, you know? Also, shopkeeper, I'm going to send you a picture of my shirt when I receive it. It could be a ways off. It's on the slow boat from, like, Singapore or something. That Metal Gear shirt. So it could be a while before we see that. Yours looked pretty cool. I'm seeing quite a few online now that I bought that one, you know? And a lot of them are kind of just... I mean, I think the one I got isn't officially licensed by any means. I didn't want to play Minish Cap, but the manga is better telling story. There's also isn't there a Zelda on like Game Boy Color or something called like the Four Swords that may be somewhat related? Like, I don't know. See, I'm getting strong new like Mario Odyssey vibes in the art here, and that's not a bad thing. It looks like it's updated for Switch 2. You beat the MGS3 remake yesterday? When the hell did you get that? Doesn't that come out today? Am I missing something? And also, I hear it runs pretty bad. Like, the frame rate is, people are saying they can't really recommend it right now. It needs some quality of life updates. It needs optimization. Got a Red Bull. I don't know what that is. Oh, shoot. Well, I already have the bomb. Let's try this. Oh. What am I doing with this? Boomerang. within the narrative, what's making the force field for the fighting arena? You know, if you think about it, I think that, you know, if this wasn't on Nintendo, that would be something that needs to be justified. Like in an Xbox title, that there has to be a reasoning, right? I do like the way this game looks, and it feels fun to play too. But I think that my plan, if I can get this to work, we're just gonna do first impressions tonight. You know, just chill. Why are these stars here? I don't get that. All right, we'll take his sword, or not. Same thing. Look at that little puff of smoke behind him. That's neat. Oh no, put the sword back. It's not gonna. Screw it. We don't need weapons. I like the way that looks. That looks so cool. Oh. Man, that bird just... There's the glitch screen. It did it again, damn it. Completely faithful to MGS3. I figured it would be because the cutscenes have the same voice, you know? So like the exact same thing is going to happen story-wise. But what's different? Like, I mean, okay, the I played through. I should have got the damn big boss or snake rank, and I kind of got cheated. So I've kind of been not busy to play it again. On that release they had, what, a year or two ago. Look at that! I'm seeing that screen tearing. Like it's like a screen tearing thing. There might be a little bit of an aliasing problem. Look at those windows, or that park bench. They kind of flicker a little, but... All right, hold on. Let's get a mouthful. Open. Spit. And then rescue. Feels almost like Sonic rescuing all the little critters, right? What's with this guy? Oh, man. Oh, that felt kind of bad. Guy was just sleeping on the job. We got like a snapping turtle here. Okay, well, let's hit him. No, I think it's a ground pound type situation, isn't it? Might need to be a cone to do that. There has to be something different in the gameplay, right? Like, not just simply new graphics, because the game doesn't look bad. Like, it was not screaming for a remake. In fact, there's those people who think that you need to play the, what is it? Substance or Subsistence, you know, with the modernized 3D camera. But I've gone through the game twice with the 3D camera and with the traditional version 1 camera that's kind of fixed and special in a way, and it worked fine. Either way was pretty much the situation allows you to tackle the game as it's presented. And there are, I mean, I wasn't looking at it going, oh, this game looks so horrible. There were a few places on costumes that were just, you know, low-res textures instead of an actual pocket sewn in, or just little things. It wasn't a big deal. Oh, it looks like you can inhale this big object without dropping your current copying ability. Apparently, approach the object, then press B to try it at first. Yeah, we already did this, little guy. Here we go. All right, now we're gonna down spike him. Oof. Rip. Oh man, Sons of Liberty. Oh man, that is a... I'm not playing that again. That was a chore to get through, and I don't think I have the patience to solid, big boss rank that. That game is pretty relentless. The genome soldiers randomly have super hearing and super sight. You have very little control over what you're looking at. Like, if there's a game that needed a camera update, that's probably it. The story makes no sense in hell. And to drop you in Raiden when, I mean, everybody wants to play a Snake, and then they gave you this like, oh, by the way, most of the game you're not Snake. And that's not the same thing as Halo 2. Halo 2, you still got to play as Chief plenty. Let's see, how did I do this? All right, if I didn't keep the ability of this cone, I'd be in real trouble. Not able to get up here. Ass. Oh, I thought I could climb him. Corn. I guess the food replenishes my health. Like I was saying, this looks like an updated game, but it doesn't look like Donkey Kong Bonanza. It doesn't look like that. Now, could Kirby climb up that if I... Nope. Xander, welcome. Alright, we're taking this boy out. I'm pretty new to Kirby, so we're just playing through. This is the Switch 2 version. You like this more than Mario Odyssey and Donkey Kong? This game has certainly gotten into it quick, right? Oh man, we got all the stuff. There's not a lot of, oh, come over here, hear the tell of woe from this, and here's the setup, and man, I can't look at all these games and not think about how this would play out terribly on an Xbox, right? Where it's like, on Xbox, we got like the long cutscene, and the narrator tells you all the world setup. And then you're going to start out in a prison and you have to find a way out of there. And along the way, we have a litany of tutorials. Hey, use the A button to sneak past the guard. Like, it is 3D platformer linear. Yeah, is there... I was thinking, he kind of washed up on a shore like Crash Bandicoot. And in a similar way... there's a path that you're on, like Crash Bandicoot. I hate open zones and open worlds. We have to show off the power of the Xbox, make it open world. Okay, well, what do you do in the open world? Well, the NPCs can barely walk, and they can't drive for shit, and there's really not missions, but we have to have it open world. There's no going back. That's... the guards will be standing around waiting for you to kill them, Banjo-Kazooie is exceptional. You're talking about the original on N64 that I believe... if it's not here, then it's in the rare replay, but I think it's here. Okay, so we got a Kirby Volume 1 amiibo type thing. Kirby was pulled into a mysterious vortex that appeared in the sky over his home on planet Popstar. Had no idea that was the name of his home, or I don't remember it being that. When he woke up, he was in a new world. Traveling through the vortex also gave Kirby a new and mysterious power. Let's see what it can do. Onward to... what's his new power? Are these gachupons something? Yeah, like they're a thing, right? traffic cone. Yeah, you're gonna want a traffic cone. I need to find out how to access the DLC because I heard the DLC's 3 hours, and that makes me think we could do the full 3-hour DLC next stream tomorrow. And I can complete this offline, do a review. You know, kind of got out of the habit of doing reviews. But there is also an outside chance Sega might give me a review code for Shinobi. I'm having people ask me gotchas. I thought they had a gachupon or something like that, right? I've had requests for Pokemon Legends ZA. I'll think about it. We still don't have a date for Metroid Prime 4, and we know we're going to have to do a lot of Silk Song next month. So, lots happening. Your figure collection is now available. Use it to view all the figures you've collected. I would think I'd call it figurine, but see if you can collect a full set. All right, do I have to go to that one? Looks like it. I'm guessing this is the end boss of this zone or something. Oh, that butterflies. Kirby Air Riders. Through the tunnel. Clear the stage, save the hidden Waddle Dees. But then you also have like secret objectives, I guess. How's everybody doing tonight? I went to the grocery store. I have a ton of NOS energy drink. I think we're going to drink that during Silk Song. Here's that weird glitch happen. It's like a flash frame. It's only there for like a frame. Hold on, let's suck him up. The flame! Flame on! Oh, cool flame effect. Oh, hold it down. Oh, let it go, Kirby, let it go. That didn't burn me. Okay. What's this? Springy Kirby? Found some gold. So wait, am I supposed to kill this? It looks like a Kirby. The things I'm killing look a little cute and friendly at times, right? Like a sleeping dog. Zap, you're done. Now you're coin. Do I have to grab that? I don't. Then it come to think of it, Koopa Troopas. Oh no. They can look kind of cute too, right? And Mario just goes through them. Maybe if I ate that, I'd be springy. I think he collected the star from that without having to actually go do it. Like, oh, whoa, wait, what am I? What was that? He like rockets. Part of that torch ability. Okay. Okay, but he's not doing it now. Oh, light that on fire. Light 4 lanterns on fire. Okay, we gotta look for the lanterns. I've passed one already. I guess that you probably also have to like, oh, there we go. I lost it because I got hit. You probably also have to like gather all the coins in the stage, you know? I'm still trying to understand how I'm getting checkpoints sometimes. Alright, I think it's gonna take some stars to get in there. Gotcha. Speaking of Shinobi, I've been playing it a whole day and almost about to beat it. Oh, really? So how do you like it? I'm hesitant to pick it up. Lately the demos have been getting me to not play the games. Like the demos are kind of like, oh, so that's the game. Like, I mean, if it weren't for the really unique controls, I probably would have just been satisfied with playing just the demo of Drag Drive. Look at that guy. He's just a cute little spiky thing floating in the air doing his thing. Light it on fire. I don't like it. I hate it, really. See, I was just like, oh, okay, well, it is kind of fun to really lay into some guys with a sword, right? But then you just get in a lot of locked in a room, finish off these guys, go to the next thing, and it really drug down the pace of the game, I felt. Whereas Ragebound has that retro feel. Need to play more Ragebound. So far this week I've been playing Vampire Hunters or Vampire Survivors, honestly. I was going to try to get to 1,000 gamer score and then leave and be like, oh, look, it'll look like I completed the original 1,000 base gamer score. But then I had a run where I got like a ton of points, went well over 1,000, and now I'm like, ah, great. Now I'm going to have to complete this. And that game's pretty cool, but it's a little cryptic about what you need to do sometimes. Now, if I lost flame over here, this room gave me the flame guy to make that possible. So that's nice of him. What? What? Oh my god, I needed to be in there. I hated the Metroidvania aspect. I thought, and I think there's probably video of me saying this out there somewhere, that it might have a Metroidvania aspect about it. You know, instead of being stages, but maybe being like a big room, like the Prince of Persia 2 Crowns, or you know whatever it was, the recent one. They also have another one, the Rogue Prince, but copy the messenger homework and make it worse. Messenger didn't seem Metroidvania necessarily. There was progression. You went to places. But you also weren't really like locked in rooms dealing with guys at the frequency I was seeing in the Shinobi. In that Shinobi demo, progress does not carry over to the full game, and I did some tricky stuff in the demo. Offline, there was some like platforming stuff where it wanted to get all fancy with the platforming, like Guacamelee. And yeah, now you'd have to do it again. All right, mouthful. Oh boy. Fall over. Oh, smack. You go crunch. Okay, so I can go that way too. Cool. Into this wall. Smackety smack. Oh, do you just not like Shinobi, or do you not like the new one? Or are you not a fan of the old Shinobis? Because I thought Shinobi 3 was pretty badass. I'm not a fan of... I haven't played the original, but... the Revenge of Shinobi... Essentially Shinobi 2, I'm not crazy about. I have a lot of issues with that one. The cool moves you get is into the game, but what's the point when you almost beat the game? You know, people, I was really down on River City Girls, and people were telling me there's more to the game than just throwing a yo-yo at people and doing this one move. And I'm like, so what? If you have early OP power moves in your beat 'em up, what's the point of getting these other moves? That is just going to make things a hassle, right? Shinobi was never good. I'm always Ninja Gaiden, dude. I'll be the Shinobi #1 hater. Who copied whose homework? Let's see here. What am I going to do about this? They're both... man. They're both probably around 87 or so, right? Remove the wanted poster. Ninja Gaiden might have come out first, but if it did, that's as an NES game, right? And Shinobi, the first Shinobi, may have been arcade. Oh no, we're in the way, aren't we? Okay. Look at that, the glitch thing happened. Okay, so that wasn't burning because it was in the way. Now, why you need to get up here with a ladder when you used to be able to fly, don't know. I'm glad Ragebound fulfilled my fantasy. Ragebound was unexpected. Until you mentioned it, I don't think I'd heard about it. Like, I hadn't heard that there was that game, that there was a 2D Ninja Gaiden happening. I knew that there was a big 3D one coming. Like what, maybe October? All I've really heard is complaints about the Ninja Gaidens. It seems like that first one to come back, you know, on Xbox like 2004 was a banger. But then after that, just people complain about them. Look at this poor dog. Oh shit. Does he even want to fight? Gonna go back asleep? Yeah, man, the violence. I don't think I fulfilled all of the stuff. Missed one of the waddles, didn't find the secret room, missed 2 of the lanterns. So I guess the mouthful is his new ability. Oh, he's got this mysterious new ability, and that must be the mouthful thing. Kirby gained the mysterious mouthful mode ability. After he flew through that vortex, now he can stuff an entire car into his mouth. When he does, he turns into a peppy pink car that can jump and use turbo dash. It's a nice day for a scenic drive. Turn up the radio. I need some music. Give me some more. Turn it up. I don't think he turns into a car so much as he is draped over the car and has picked up the ability to command it. Because the car's still there. And then he kind of just... Like, look, if I put my mouth over this microphone, I don't become the microphone, right? The Waddle Dees you saved found a new mysterious area, Treasure Road. There could be rare items in there. Hop in and explore. All right, I think when we complete this here, we're gonna have to figure out how to get to the Starcross world. Oh boy, I don't have my thing charging here. Hold on, I can fix this. Didn't realize that I was powering all this stuff with a Mac on battery. But yeah, we should be good. Some 7-Up over here. Bomb treasure. Triple strike bowling for switches. Target time 30 seconds for switches. Bowling for switches. What are we doing here? Probably not supposed to get that close. Oh, there's another guy. Am I supposed to touch that? Well, that wasn't 30 seconds. I was a little confused. I would like to do the full DLC tomorrow, if I could find out how to get there. To Waddle Dee Town. So the Waddle Dees I've rescued have set up over here. Waddle Dees are rebuilding their town. Save as many as you can to open up new buildings and helpful resources. Like their movie theater. Waddle Dee Cinema is now open. Rewatch some memorable scenes on the big screen. Waddle Dee's nuts. Hub World. If there's something weird seems to be happening. Like, Maybe you can tell me if this is supposed to be the case, shopkeeper. But we go in here and we watch a cinematic. Is it going to cost me money? Oh, sure, Waddle Dee. Welcome to Waddle Dee Cinema. You can watch all the kinds of movies here. We got everything. Movies for the mom and dad, movies for the kids. Usher Waddle Dee, are you wondering why we built a cinema so soon? Well, it's because entertainment is important. So which movie would you like to watch, Kirby? There was no sound effects in the cutscenes, and that struck me as very weird. A showing of Mysterious Mouthful mode is about to begin. Please take your seats. I want to see if it... You guys tell me if this is normal or not, okay? Hey, Purple Army. Like, okay, look, we're gonna pull up the video, and there's no sound effects. See, it seems more like music than anything I'd call a sound effect here. It's supposed to be that way. Would you like to watch another movie? Because, like, I mean, even the beginning cinematic seemed weird. How there was, like, I don't know, no screams or the sound of... Well, wait, what? That was the end credits? I thought that was the intro. I mean, it's cool that there are cinematics in this, but... Can I skip forward any? It says skip. I don't know. It just seems something seems weird about it not having sound effects. Like, that's very PS1, you know? All right, I'm burning your place down because you guys don't have your audio calibrated right, so I'm burning the joint. No. All right. I was thinking from the hub world. Yeah, I need a special drink taste. What drink? I was hoping from the hub world that I would be able to get to that star-crossed world, but it doesn't look like that's gonna... Maybe that's not available till post-game. You guys gonna get up? Okay, good. Get the hell out of here, how? Purple Army, your avatar looks kind of upset about something. Cutter. We can go over here to Bomb Treasure. I think we tried that. Cutter, this is a treasure. Target time 1 minute, throw and catch. Throw and catch, treasure collecting. B, aimed at item. With the cutter helmet. Okay, I see what they're saying. Alright, to the next section, right? I probably could have gotten out of that quicker. Music's cool. How did I do? Oh yeah, we got the target time. Cleared in wild mode, baby. Alright, I don't know why this flappy-eared moth critter is with me, but it's with me. I mean, I don't think I really need him or her or whatever. Rockin' Rollin' Road. Through the tunnel. Now we did through the tunnel, we have a star. This one's next. Save the hidden waddle. We're trying. We're trying. Last piece of cookie. Got our Johnny Storm helmet on. Man, I feel kind of bad about lighting up some of these guys. Yeah, you can't beat them. Throw them off the edge. Look at this guy hiding. What is he, an elite from Halo? Oh, dick. Hold on. Can I get his gun? Oh, you can. Oh, boom. How much ammo? Musket time. Grab that bread. Poor mushroom's gonna get it. All these food. Eat 3 snacks on tree stumps. Okay. Need 1 more tree stump snack. Okay, now we got ourselves a situation here. How am I gonna grab that? They hid you in the mountain. I got you. Trying to recall if these Waddle Dees are a thing in the original Kirby's Dream Land. Have my doubts. I had started the Kirby or the Crash Vortex collection. It is so infuriating. It does not run at 60 frames. Oh, it's a hidden spot. It doesn't run at 60 frames, and the jumping is atrocious. The platforming in it is a complete nightmare. Really felt like I couldn't even get through the first world. Surprisingly, I did. Kind of wish I hadn't. What if I go up here? I don't think the game wants me to. Can't read that language there. That's weird. Duel. Okay, I gotta get up there in order to hit that. There's no way I can... Oh, here we go, okay. Well, that was news. Oh, we're doing a shooting gallery, huh? Alright, you guys want to see me suck? Because I don't have inverted look or anything here. Honestly, that one should have been like a big charge shot. Ranger hat, okay. So in order to rescue all these guys, you're gonna have to master the mini games that may pop up. 2 nights in a row, I'm gonna get a debilitating eyelash in my contact. Yeah, that checks out. I already killed you, buddy. Wondering, why was that lighting up like that? Dun 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 dun. Seems like the music probably should have changed for this sequence. You guys coming? Snap. Pops like a balloon. Alright, we got one more guy. Not the best looking hot dog I've seen in the game. Trying not the litter. What's this? Got another poster thing maybe to bust? Wait a sec. Is that not a space to go? Just executing a mushroom. Oh, here we go. And he retained the ranger hat. Let's do it. Run him down. Run him. Oh my god. Around the corner, Tokyo Drift. Oh yeah. Rescued the 4th guy. The Dweedledee or whatever. Run him down. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh wait, let's wreck. Hold on, let's wreck this. There's a gotcha over there, like a hidden one. And you know, for not having inverted look going, I didn't do too bad in the shooting gallery. It was a pretty generous shooting gallery. Drive without falling off the edge. Oh my god. Really? That could have easily been done, too. Got a spike. A Shotzo cannon. Alright, we got, looks like 2 more. A trip to what? Rocky Rollin' Road. A few more bonus places have kind of brought up. search. Give me a search. You found a hidden portal to a treasure road. Let's see what's inside. Vending mouth. Pop shots. A vending machine adventure. Let's go. Oh, did you just go grab an iced latte? All right, here goes. I think this is just raw completion time, isn't it? And this guy can't fly in this mode here. This is pacing wise, like, you know, the fact that it is more linear, you don't spend a lot of time like I was doing in Donkey Kong, where I was kind of like, okay, where am I going? Like, you know, okay, how do I reach Cranky Kong? Like, what am I doing? Like, there was a lot of that happening. Not so much here. Not so much a thing. All right, I screwed all this up horribly. I don't think you can make that jump. This thing packs a wallop. Target time 120. Oh, I could beat that. Come on. I'm gonna do that again. That wouldn't. That won't be nothing. I was going for the extra stuff, I think. The game's crisp or your drink? I mean, I'm hearing that the frame rate's a lot better than the Switch version. Oh, I didn't even realize I could drop those. Oh no, you do have to get each of these. Okay, I've got this. I don't think it's coming at 4K. I don't think so. There's some aliasing issues, like some things don't look as high res. It might be like in what, the 1400, you know, in the realm. With Elden, whoa, hold on. Elden Ring is Elden Ring 20 FPS on the Switch 2? Because I thought they were saying it was going to be like a 30. That there was a 40 mode, but that seems to be out the window maybe. But next game coming up is going to be a trip to Arrival Mall. Silk Song. I'm going to be playing that on the Xbox. I am not counting on it looking as good on the Switch 2. I mean, it doesn't strike me as something the Switch 2 shouldn't be able to handle. But you wait, you see. It's not going to run at like 4K 120 on the Switch 2, but maybe it could on the Series X. I still don't see a price for that game, but people are speculating $30. Look at this. It's like those Urban Explorer malls. You know, you go in and you get the viral video going. Oh, poor dog. Oh my. You know, if I suck him up, I don't think I get sleepy dog abilities, do I? I'm gonna try to suck up some more guys here. Nope. There was a spiked ball over here. I'm wondering if he can do something with that. Spiked caterpillar. Whoa, whoa! Whoa! Really get going here, and then you... Oh, I threw him into the other guy. That was nuts. I don't now, there's some kind of performance hiccup happening. There's no doubt. Because some weird shit's happening here where I'm seeing, like, screens that it's like a clipping issue. I don't know what it is. Oh, something's over here. Worst performance game I ever played was Deadly Permutation 2. It really that bad. It runs 3 FPS and they took the word. There's that glitch thing. I don't understand why that's happening. 3 frame. Oh yeah? I completed Cyberpunk 2077 on an Xbox One. Within like the week it came out. So I was playing vanilla Cyberpunk 2077 on Xbox One. There is a Twitch stream. There's a playlist on my channel of me doing it. And we're talking, you get in a damn car and you just may as well Jesus take the wheel because you don't know where you're going. It just the game crashes all the time. It's a total nightmare. It was so boring. It had the boringest cutscenes ever with you stuck. Oh my god, look at the way how he launched that. That was awesome. All right, hold on. I need to throw it. Oh, this is cool. You just sat there stuck getting chastised by Keanu Reeves endlessly in first-person view. Like, okay, Halo's a first-person game. But they get out of that for the cutscenes. They don't make you suffer through long-winded cutscenes stuck in first person sitting in a chair in the corner. Switch 2 fixes FPS, frames per second, bad screen tearing is bad. Did this game have like a weird screen tearing issue on the Switch? I'm hesitant to call that screen tearing. Hold on, is that a banner up there I'm supposed to destroy? Okay, hold on. Oh, wait. You do this. You can kind of wind up on them. Caden. I don't know. Are you saying wow about me playing through Cyberpunk on the Xbox One? Because that was misery. Oh, I'm probably missing a lot of treasures. Mouthful the locker. Hold down. Go. I think that's a hint. Yeah, there's the glitchy screen thing. Burger this way. Let's go grab that burger. Oh No, yank them. These guys are so slow and adorable. Why am I killing them? Kirby, the Destroyer of Worlds. Oh, you're gonna get snatched. Let's see, it's giving me some options here. Do you want to be a flame? House of the Dead remake on the Switch, man. Okay, so in order to operate, I don't know why we have like a Yeti in our mall, but in order to operate the touch controls, you actually have to have the Joy-Cons attached to the screen. I made the mistake of not having them attached and tried to get that to work and it wouldn't. But if you put the touch controls on, it is trivial. It is no longer a game to just touch screen that. You're dead on accurate. Like, everything is just trivial. Big flame. Jump on his belly. Or not. Alright, we'll just roast him like a marshmallow. What's this? Ice. Whoa, we're gliding. You have... I don't know if that's going to help. Oh, so wait a minute. Does that have support for light gun-like things? I know there's a company doing like a light gun for the PS4 and the Switch. Not for the Xbox, but that might make it fun. But I was trying it with the gyros, and sometimes it seemed like I really had to point down in order to hit things that were kind of like in the middle of the screen. It was very strange. Like it needed to be recalibrated between rounds or something. But I tried it with the gyro and a little bit of hybrid gyro with a little bit of the analog stick. But the touch is certainly the easy mode. Oh, look at that. I put him on ice and I scooted him. Okay, hold on. Flames out. Oh, smack. Oh, there's got to be a secret up here somewhere. That looks like death. There's got to be some reason boxes were up there. Hold on. Maybe if... No. Trying to remember the brand I saw that was doing those light guns. I'm assuming it's essentially like having a light gun for a modern TV. More of that screen acting up. Poor dog. Well, let's see. Which way's the secret? No! Hold on, I'm coming. Oh, I thought he was going off the edge. I'm back. Oh, I've missed so many waddle. Damn it. This is pretty easy to play with the Pro 2 controller. I'm liking the way those guys are like blurry in the foreground. That's cool. Tip and spit. Cake that way, huh? I should probably make some popcorn and watch something tonight. I have a number of things I need to be making videos on soon. I've got stuff to say about Wednesday Season 2 looking terrible. I figured out why. Just whatever. I know there was something else. I really need to have my phone on me at all times writing this stuff down, but sometimes I'm like, no, I'll remember that. And now I feel like it's something I forgot. Oh, you. Yeah, you're going inside. See, the guy was pointing out that there was cake. Yeah, I see the cake sign right there. I would be fearful to actually go to this mall. It's probably got black moss all over it. Hold on, let's see if I can suck bones. Not really. Oh, this poor guy doesn't even want to play. He's just in the corner checked out. Where's my cake? Time to bomb. You've got to shake that around a little bit. Come on. Oh, pulling the whole wall down. Are these the hidden guys? Navigate the mall without getting lost? How do you know if I was lost or not? I thought I was taking a side area. And instead the game said, no, that's the exit. So that's news to me. A woofie. A common beast that can be found all... Oh, it's a beast, really? Can be found all over the New World. They're pretty cute, but they have a dangerous wild side. Do they? They'll growl and jump at anyone who crosses them. A whole bunch of these critters attack the Waddle Dees. Funny you'd think they'd get along. Jab hog. Charging those points up, then zing. Let them fly. Jab hog is famous in the New World for its spiky spines. They were short and cute when it was young, but they eventually grew into dangerous needles. It'll jab anything that gets too close, so approach with caution. And one of these guys, yeah. Bandana Waddle Dee was pulled through the vortex along with Kirby when he heard that his fellow Waddle Dees were being captured by the Beast Pack. Yeah, I guess, but there's got to be something else going on in the story besides these wolf doggies being a problem. He grabbed his trusty spear and ran to help. He can join you as player 2 while you explore the New World. Everybody grab a star and hop on. Shopkeeper, are you playing Air Riders? I don't think I'm going to. I don't really play Mario Kart World enough to really justify another one. But I mean, I'm sure it plays quite a bit different. It's not, but it's not exactly a racing sim either. So how else would it be categorized? A brawl at the mall. Well, the Waddle Dees helped you open the gate that was blocking your way. Head into the stage and challenge the boss that's guarding his territory. Okay, yeah, is that a jab at Sonic the Hedgehog there? We also have an ice treasure, a ranger treasure, fire treasure. Do we want to do any treasures, or we just want to go to the boss fight and wrap things up? We're almost 2 hours in. We can maybe do this in 2 here. Clear the stage. Brawl at the mall. Can somebody look up how to access the DLC? Because I want to do a stream of the DLC tomorrow, but I think you might actually need to complete the game first. It's a brawl at the mall. Guess, are we going up? Probably. It's a dirty mall. I see the bananas. It's giving me some nostalgia for Donkey Kong there. Play the main game is fun. So should I be trying to do a full playthrough of this? Because we do have Silk Song on the 4th. Kirby poster. Choose your weapon. What do we want? The DLC is just cherry on top. I know, but the DLC is new. And I thought people would be curious about it, and that would make it, like, stream-worthy. So I kind of thought I needed to get to the DLC. Got a big Kong Bonanza out there. That is very Kong Bonanza-esque. With a hint of Mr. T. Okay, let go of me. Strong-armed beast. I didn't have time to read that. Gory Mondo. Alright, this is not boss fight music. Now what about those stars? That's something I'm kind of confused about. Do I need to like suck them up, maybe? Oh, maybe I can hold that and throw it. Silk Song probably, it's probably getting hyped because it's taken so long, really, when it comes down to it. But I think people are going to want to see me play that. What are those stars? Is that just like signifying impact? Oh, I need to, okay, hold on. If I suck the stars. Yeah, that's dinging them up good. Kind of was for some reason expecting that tree from the first game to be the first boss. It is, I was thinking he has a dash of Mr. T about him, doesn't he? Took the words out of my mouth. I was thinking, am I going to say that? No, it's a little too obvious, but yeah. Spin it. There's a recurring thing here with like Switch games where it's like destruction to the road just kind of like dissolves. Kind of funny. That is the weakest shockwave I've seen. Yeah, that thing needs to really spread out more. I feel like this music is all wrong for this. Like, the music is thoroughly cute. This isn't boss fight. Like, the music in Donkey Kong Bonanza, when you're into a boss fight, like the game knew it, you know? Like, I just read you need a bit of progress on the main game. Okay. Maybe we can do this until, I don't know, should we just wrap up the stream in the first island? I think that makes for a good first impression, right? But, oh, we just launched a moonwalk. That was hardly boss music. That was, we're having fun hanging out with our furry buddies music. Why is this guy missing a chunk of his ear or wing? And why is the screen glitching on this screen? Right? Like, I'm not the only one seeing that, right? The screen glitching. Surely you guys are seeing that too. Thought that was kind of nuts. See, I could probably play some of this offline and chill and then access the DLC, and we can do the DLC tomorrow, if that makes sense. Because I think that might be a fun way to go about it. I'm still doing a little bit of Mario Odyssey offline. I've got enough to go to the dark side of the moon, but I still need to go to the darker side. I gotta get a lot more. You don't see the glitch thing. The like screen just becomes something else for like a frame. Why is this smells like rotten fish? What smells like rotten fish? Gotcha Machine Volume 1 is available. Turn the crank to get a figure. Try to collect the whole set. This might be... We might build the DLC area here in the hub world. Or the gateway to it. Waddle Dee's weapon shop is now available. Head here to make your copy abilities even stronger. I didn't really think of them as copying, but I guess they are. Why does this smell like rotten fish? Where are you smelling rotten fish? Caden, what are you going O about here? Oh, look, Waddle Dee's weapon shop is open. Okay, let's copy some abilities. I also heard Waddle Dee's inside. He knows the secret to growing stronger. Let's pay him a visit. Welcome to Waddle Dee's weapon shop. I work with all types of copy abilities. It's kind of my thing. Got a little bit of dirt on you. Any copy abilities you find out there will become available in here. Pop in and grab one anytime. Maybe once you get all the copy abilities, that's when the game is like, okay, because those are going to be in the DLC, now you can play the DLC. Maybe. But, you know, it did take us a while to get to use the amiibo, right? In Donkey Kong, so can't rule out anything. There is the arena, but you have to save Meta Knight. That's something that opens up saving Meta. I don't know who Meta Knight is. Maybe I do, and I don't remember, but... Weapons shop Waddle Dee. Oh, and guess what else? I can help you evolve those abilities. Make them much stronger. Yeah, this blueprint contains some incredible techniques. We can use it to evolve your ability. Let's try evolving one right now. I'll ready my tools. It's like he has like a welder's mask, but it's leather. Thanks for waiting. The cutter ability can now be evolved into Chakram Cutter. Okay. Thanks for waiting. The fire ability can now be evolved into Volcano Fire. So I guess longer range, huh? I've never played Smash Ultimate, no. I've never played a Smash Brothers full on. But I'll tell you this. I will play the one that comes out for Switch 2. I'll play that, all right? It's probably going to have less of a roster than Ultimate. But, oh wait. Now, this Ultimate doesn't have a Switch 2 edition, does it? If they do that instead, then I'll give it a go. Okay, so Swish, Sling, Chakram, Cutter, Blueprint. Hold on. Do I need to purchase? Weapon. To evolve this copy ability, you'll need star coins and rare stones. It looks like I can do it. You can find rare stones on the treasure roads hidden throughout the world map. Try those out. I prepped everything in advance this time, so we're all set. Just press A to evolve the ability. Nope, I've never played any Smash Brothers full on. In fact, did that start on the N64? I know I played the original Mario Party, and that was the only Mario Party I've played. I played a little bit of that. I think I rented it at Blockbuster. I know, they play like this Smash at Evo, don't they? Like, it's a pretty competitive thing. Alright. Chakram Cutter Blueprint. Okay, how about we evolve this one? That might be fun. Evolve. I don't think that one took as many resources. It feels like bowling, but it is fun. As best I can tell, the Smash thing, it's like a fighting game, but you try to kick the other guy off the island. And then if they can't fly back, then that's how you've won, right? See, I feel like the game that kind of inspired the gameplay in it was the Outfoxies, which unfortunately doesn't have a modern hardware release, really. You can run it on, like, maybe a RetroArch type thing. Let's see. Okay, success, all done. The fire ability has evolved into Volcano Fire. If you find more blueprints, just bring them to me. I'll use them to... They didn't even try to, like, get any mouths going here, nothing, right? Use them, further your abilities, whatever. Okay. Oh, man. Wow. That's no longer a flame. That is lava. That's kind of nuts. Oh, man. I kind of hate that. The flamethrower looked cool, and this is kind of like generic projectile, to be honest with you. All right, how do I get out of here? Oh, poor guy. Wait, isn't that a PlayStation mascot? Like a potato sack guy that kind of got replaced by the damn robot that got Game of the Year. Forgot what it's called. Mr. Sandbag. Let's finish him. There's the glitchy screen thing happening. You're done, Mr. Sandbag. Oh, what are those called? It's like a PS4 thing. Okay, Sackboy. That... See, I never had anything past the PS2. I didn't even really play my PS2 much. I had a launch day one PS2 when that was rare. And talk about a weak-ass launch library, man. You want to see a weak-ass launch library? Look at what the PlayStation 2 had. You had, like, Madden. SSX was the killer app for it. And then I had DOA 2 and Madden, and I rented SSX. And then soon you had Bouncer, which kind of had, like, the first of the new Square Enix look that to come, but LGBTQ2 is my favorite game of all time. Like LGBT, what even is that? Is that a game, or is that like gay coded slang something? I don't know. I meant LGB reference. What's LGB? No, I don't know what you guys are going on about there. We need to figure out how to get to the star-crossed world. I think he's about ready to go to the next one. To arrival point. Will that do it? Point of arrival. Oh no, this isn't going to help. Did you miss Little Big Planet 2? LB. Okay, Little Big Planet. That's what it was called with Sackboy, right? I think you say mistell, but you meant misspell, right? Hold on, there's something up there. Not getting up there. Maybe you need to become a ladder. You get 50 of these guys, you get this, whatever they're building there. I wonder what the Waddle Dee... What did that say? I guess at some point their village is going to give you access to that star-crossed world, right? Or are you going to choose where you're going? No, you're going along this path. Beach World Land. Everbay Coast. You defeated the boss and opened up a new area. So same thing with Little Big Planet 2. Little Big Planet 2 with the LGBTQ DLC, yeah. After you complete the prologue, whatever that is. I think I'm done with the prologue, right? I thought the prologue was the point of landing. What is he doing now? Wait, is that the thing? Is that our DLC? He keeps going into like shocked One Punch Man. Wait, that's the second time we've seen the title card. Okay, there it is. A big meteor fell from space. Let's investigate the volcanic island that arose from the ocean on impact. Okay, guys, so that's going to conclude tonight's stream. We will... What a shocker. Meteors falling in the sky. That's scary. Okay, so... I guess we completed the tutorial stage. Once you beat the first boss and you try to go to the next area, this thing happens. So tomorrow night we're going to play through this, if the game's not glitching out like this. I don't know if you guys say you can't see that glitch, but should I sure can. I'm going to save. You need to snatch a friend to play together for Little Big Planet 2. Kidnap someone and force them to play play this. Yeah, that would be kind of nice. You know, kidnap people to make them play games. That should come up as a thing that happens on an episode of a police procedural, you know, or something like that. Wait, you were kidnapped so you'd have somebody to play games with? Like, yeah, he just wanted to play Kirby, and then he said I could go home, you know, like. And in Law and Order Special Victims Unit. So what happened at the house? Well, he gave me the good controller and we played Kirby, right? And he used the Joy-Cons, but I got to use the Pro 2. So, you know, and he made pizza and he put it in the right oven and it was pepperoni and everything. So, yeah, guys, we're going to conclude there. And tomorrow night, we're going to hit the DLC. How does that sound? I imagine you go to the island and you're going to have a number of island things to do. I've heard people say it's 3 hours, but we'll find out, okay? So, yes, I have made the mistake of not updating this and it still looks like Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong graphics. That's me. I'm gonna have to change that for Silk Song. I may have to rearrange everything to be Silk Song oriented. You know, to get the Silk Song crowd in, you know, the Hollow Knight. Doesn't look like I'm really in focus for some reason. It's like my mic's in focus, but yeah. So far, liking what I'm seeing out of Kirby. Strange how there's a lack of sound effects at times, and the music doesn't really seem to be vibing with the drama unfolding, but the gameplay's pretty fun. I'm not hitting like high challenge, even though I'm playing on the normal mode, but you know, maybe something will come up. But yeah, tomorrow night, the DLC. $20 for 3 hours is kind of wild. Maybe that's normal for Kirby. I don't know. If it's big event, then yeah, you can change. Okay. If it's big event, then yeah, you can change. Big event. See, well, the $20 also gives you the Switch 2 update. So, yeah, I think that by their logic, it's DLC, and it's tied to the Switch 2 update. $20, right? But if it's a 3-hour thing, we're gonna do all the DLC tomorrow. That's the plan. And I still got a lot of Red Bull. I guess I could drink or open another can or whatever for it. But yeah, made it this far. Wait until marriage counseling. Good night, guys. I'm gonna while I've got my setup going over here, I'm gonna shoot some video. I might post something on the channel real soon after this. We'll see. I need to post something Friday, I feel like. But yeah, I've got video I gotta shoot. So needed to be a reasonable stream tonight. You guys can hear my joints popping right there.